English Short Stories presents story. Wings of Majesty. Once upon a time in the vast and opulent kingdom of Arabesque, there lived a prince named Alhao Farid. Alhao was not just any ordinary prince, he was the epitome of luxury and extravagance. From his princely attire to his magnificent palace, Alhao's life was an embodiment of grandeur. Born into a wealthy and influential family, Alhao was raised with the finest education and every comfort one could imagine. From a young age, he was taught to appreciate the finer things in life and was groomed to become a symbol of wealth and power. Alhao's palace was a marvel of architecture and design, standing tall and majestic amidst lush gardens and shimmering fountains. Its marble halls were adorned with intricate mosaics, and its rooms were filled with the most exquisite furniture and art pieces from around the world. Every aspect of Alhao's life revolved around luxury. His wardrobe consisted of custom-tailored suits made from the finest fabrics and adorned with rare gemstones. His collection of luxury cars was the envy of car enthusiasts everywhere, each one a testament to his impeccable taste. But it wasn't just material possessions that defined Alhao's luxurious lifestyle. He was also known for his extravagant parties and events, where the elite and influential gathered to celebrate in style. From glamorous galas to exclusive yacht parties, Alhao spared no expense in ensuring that his guests were treated to an unforgettable experience. Alhao's love for adventure and travel was equally extravagant. He owned a private jet, allowing him to explore the world at his leisure. From the snow-capped peaks of the Swiss Alps to the pristine beaches of the Maldives, Alhao indulged in the most exclusive resorts and destinations, always accompanied by a retinue of staff dedicated to fulfilling his every desire. Despite his lavish lifestyle, Alhao was not solely focused on his own indulgence. He was known for his philanthropic endeavors, supporting various charities and organizations that aimed to improve the lives of those less fortunate. Alhao believed in sharing his wealth and giving back to his community, and his generosity was well known throughout the kingdom. While Alhao's life appeared to be one of perpetual luxury, he often found himself longing for something more. The opulence that surrounded him seemed hollow, lacking in substance and true meaning. He yearned for genuine connections and a purpose beyond the superficial trappings of wealth. In his quest for fulfillment, Alhao embarked on a journey of self-discovery. He sought out spiritual teachings and engaged in meditation and introspection. Gradually, he began to realize that true luxury was not found in material possessions, but in the richness of experiences and the depth of human connections. With this newfound understanding, Alhao transformed his approach to life. He channeled his resources and influence into initiatives that aimed to uplift and empower others. He created scholarships for underprivileged students, funded healthcare facilities in remote areas, and supported entrepreneurs in building sustainable businesses. As the Prince of Arabesque, Alhao Farid became a symbol of a different kind of luxury. His wealth and status were no longer defined by material possessions but by the positive impact he made on the lives of others. He became an inspiration, encouraging others to find fulfillment beyond wealth and to use their resources for the betterment of society. Amongst all the extravagance that adorned Alhao's life, there was one companion that held a special place in his heart, a magnificent peregrine falcon named Aziz. Aziz was not just a pet, he was a symbol of power, grace, and the ancient bond between man and nature. Alhao and Aziz shared an unbreakable bond forged through years of training and companionship. The prince's hallooing, a call that echoed through the palace grounds, would summon Aziz from his regal perch in the falconry. The sight of the falcon soaring through the open skies, diving and ascending with unmatched agility, was a testament to the harmony between man and bird. The prince's hallowing became a spectacle in itself, as the whole kingdom would gather to witness the extraordinary sight. From atop the palace's highest tower, Alhao would let out a commanding call that resonated through the air. Aziz, perched on a leather-clad arm, would spread his wings and take flight, gliding effortlessly toward his master. The falcon's majestic presence added an element of awe to Alhao's already lavish lifestyle. During royal events and gatherings, Aziz would accompany the prince, perched proudly on his gloved hand. The guests marveled at the regal bird, its feathers shimmering in the sunlight as it surveyed the crowd with sharp eyes. But beyond the aesthetics, Aziz played a crucial role in Alhao's life. The falcon was not just a companion. He was an embodiment of freedom and a connection to the natural world. Whenever the prince felt overwhelmed by the demands of his luxurious existence, he would retreat to the falconry, seeking solace in Aziz's presence. In those quiet moments, Alhao would release Aziz into the open sky, allowing the falcon to soar high above the kingdom. As he watched Aziz glide through the air, the prince felt a profound sense of liberation and tranquility. It was a reminder that, despite all the trappings of wealth and power, the essence of life lay in the simplicity and purity of nature. Inspired by the freedom of his falcon, Alhao began to integrate elements of the natural world into his opulent lifestyle. He commissioned intricate mosaics and murals depicting scenes from nature, and he transformed a section of his palace gardens into a lush sanctuary, complete with exotic flowers and cascading waterfalls. Furthermore, Alhao used his falconry as a means of connecting with his people. He organized falconry displays and competitions, inviting falconers from all corners of the kingdom to showcase their skills. These events became a celebration of the rich heritage and tradition that surrounded falconry, and they fostered a sense of community and camaraderie amongst the people. As time passed, Alhao's hallowing and the sight of his falcon soaring through the sky became a symbol of unity and inspiration for the kingdom. It represented the prince's unwavering commitment to preserve the delicate balance between opulence and nature, and to remind his subjects that true luxury lay not just in material wealth, but in the connection to the world that surrounds us. Tragically, one fateful day, as Aziz soared through the azure sky, disaster struck. A sudden gust of wind caught him off guard, causing him to lose control and crash into a towering oak tree. Alhao, who had been watching his beloved companion with pride and joy, gasped in horror as he witnessed the accident unfold. Rushing to the scene, Alhao's heart sunk as he saw Aziz lying motionless on the ground, his once vibrant feathers now still. The prince fell to his knees, overcome with grief. Tears streamed down his face as he cradled Aziz in his arms, unwilling to accept the cruel twist of fate that had robbed him of his faithful companion. The news of Aziz's accident spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, and an air of sorrow hung heavy in the air. The people mourned the loss of the magnificent falcon that had become a symbol of Alhao's spirit and the connection between man and nature. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, but the pain in Alhao's heart did not subside. He withdrew from the extravagant lifestyle he had once embraced, retreating into the solitude of his palace. The once vibrant halls echoed with emptiness, mirroring the void that had consumed the prince's soul. As time passed, Alhao began to reflect on the lessons Aziz had taught him. The Falcon's untimely demise had reminded him of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of cherishing the moments spent with loved ones. In his sorrow, Alhao found solace in the memories of their shared adventures and the profound connection they had forged. Driven by a newfound sense of purpose, Alhao vowed to honor Aziz's memory by continuing his legacy of unity and inspiration. He established a foundation dedicated to the preservation of wildlife and the protection of endangered species. The palace gardens, once transformed into a sanctuary of exotic beauty, became a heaven for birds and animals, providing a safe refuge in the heart of the kingdom. Additionally, Alhao redirected his resources toward initiatives that would benefit the people of Arabesque. He focused on education, healthcare, and infrastructure projects, recognizing that true luxury lay in uplifting the lives of his subjects and creating a lasting impact on their well-being. Through his philanthropic endeavors, Alhao found a sense of healing and purpose. The memory of Aziz guided his every decision, reminding him of the profound bond between man and nature and the responsibility to protect and nurture the world they shared. Years passed, and Alhao's efforts bore fruit. The kingdom of Arabesque flourished under his wise and compassionate rule, and his reputation as a benevolent leader reached far beyond its borders. People admired the transformation of the once luxurious prince into a humble and caring ruler. Forever influenced by the tragic loss of his cherished companion. Though Alhao's heart still carried the sorrow of losing Aziz, he found solace in the knowledge that his actions honored the Falcon's memory and perpetuated the lessons learned during their time together. The bond they shared, though physically severed, remained eternally woven into the fabric of Alhao's being, shaping his character and the legacy he left behind. And so, in the kingdom of Arabesque, the story of Prince Alhao Farid and his beloved Falcon, Aziz, became a timeless tale of love, loss, and the transformative power of grief. Their journey serves as a reminder that even in the face of heartbreak, the human spirit can find strength and meaning, and true luxury can be found not in material possessions but in the depth of our connections and the impact we leave on the world. Thank you for listening the story. If you liked the story, please share it with your friends and family.